What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the Sports Talk on Tap podcast. We're here. You can find daily videos Monday through Friday covering all the four major sports leagues, whether it be games, highlights, news, all that fun stuff. And in today's 4th of July segment, happy 4th of July to anyone watching this, we're just going to do a little special. We're going to make this a one. Typically, we spread out our videos into for a couple different segments. But in today's episode, we figured we'll just make it a special and do it all in one video. So in today's episode, we're just going to go over a quick few free agent signings from the NBA and the NHL, then get into Spin the Wheel, NFL edition, and then I think end it with a tier list of 4th of July / barbecue foods. First off, though, we're going to start off with the NBA free agency. Very quiet day. But my Timberwolves probably made the biggest move of it all, which was signing Joe Ingles to a one-year deal. And basically, some people have called it the Minnesota Jazz. They are just kind of, bringing in old players with Rudy Gobert and Mike Conley. For this one, I mean, Joe Ingles is 37. He's an old man, but Joe Ingles last year for the Magic still shot 43% from three, and I feel like from the corners, he just never misses. So I'll take it. I think just you needed at least one more guy to fill out this rotation, and you get a 43% three-point shooter, not the best defender, but we don't need really defense. The Timberwolves' main priority, like I said, through the draft was all offense, and they obviously didn't have the cap space to get anyone huge, but they get one of the best shooters available, I guess, in this free agent class, which obviously on the older side, but it's just there. If he can play 5 to 7 minutes a night, knock down a couple threes, I'm fine with it. I think it's a solid move. Mm-hmm. And like I said, the chemistry with Gobert and Mike Conley will help replace the Kyle Anderson minutes that were missed. But should be. I'm a fan of it. Obviously, not a great defender anymore, just given his age, but still can knock down some threes, which is what we need. So I'll take it any day.
Yeah. I'm just because that was really the only move I remember from yesterday. There might have been one or two. So I'm just kind of been going over, the still available, and some of these guys I'm surprised are still available. But I mean, I'm not surprised at a guy like DeMar because he's probably wanting, more money than most of these guys. But like Luke Kennard, a guy who shoots well over 40% from three, I feel any team could use that. May not be a great defender, but I think he shot 45% from three last year. So you'll take that off your bench or just as your third guy.
And maybe for some teams, if the Timberwolves probably had more money, they could do it. But Luke Kennard probably wants more money. I think at this point in Joe Ingles' career, he's just trying to get a ring and just load up to a team that's already pretty set and just kind of knock down a couple shots. But you're right. Yeah, someone like Luke Kennard, it is weird, but maybe it's more a contract situation with that because he wants more money maybe than he deserves because he has battled some injuries. So teams might be concerned with that.
Yeah.
But you are right. Yeah. And the DeMar thing is a huge one. I've seen reports of Miami, the Lakers.
Markelle Fultz is available. Spencer Dinwiddie. These are all, I feel pretty solid, off the bench
Fultz is at least. I talked about that turned into a really good role player for the Magic that we talked about. Spencer Dinwiddie, can bring some defense. I don't really like how he shoots kind of whenever, but
I just remember he had that one good year with the Nets, or not one, but he had a few good years with the Nets. So his stock kind of kept rising, and he was involved in so many trades. So just
that's fair enough. But with that being said, that was shout out to the Timberwolves, made the biggest move on. I think it's day 4 of free agency, but kind of what's going on.
Now that 4th of July special, Joe Ingles kind of looks like Joey Chestnut. That's not any disrespect. I kind of am seeing it now that I see him, at least in this picture.
Yeah, no, kind of. I get what you mean. Shout out Joey Chestnut, though. Won't be in the hot dog eating contest this year.
Yeah.
So, that was a good run. But with that being said, kind of moving into NHL now, because shout out to the NBA, they're kind of playing their Euro basketball or the Olympics, whatever it's called for. We've seen Team France with
Mhm.
Rudy already making highlight plays, so that's fun.
Okay.
I'm curious if the USA and France matched up, who would win? Just because of the defense thing, there's no like 3 second rule where you can just stay in the paint as long as you can. If you have Wemby and Rudy just standing in the paint, that could be dangerous. Could be
I mean, it'd
dangerous.
be dangerous, but I still have the U.S. by like 30.
I don't know. We'll see. Probably.
The U.S. I mean, France might be the only team that stands a chance against the U.S. There might be. Am I missing any other teams or countries? I mean, that
Germany won it last year just because they have the, I believe, the Wagner brothers and Dennis Schroeder. So they have some players.
I mean, with the Team USA's roster this year,
Yeah.
I know last time like
Well, I
these
just
guys
gotta give a shout out to them, or no, probably Team Canada because don't they have SGA?
did he? I know. I saw something. Who was it that just like decommitted? I think it was Zach Edey decommitted from playing team with. I'll look up their team real quick. Team Canada.
I feel like they might have a good team, or a team with like like Jokic.
Yeah, like I mean, is Doncic and Luka on the same, or is Jokic and
No,
Luka on
I
the
no,
same?
they aren't. But Luca, I think is playing for Slovenia. So that.
All right, let's look at. Okay, here I got the. Before we do the NHL thing, I just wanted to pull this up. The Canadian basketball roster.
Yeah, I mean that's a decent. You got Nikhil
Is this from last?
Alexander-Walker,
Oh, this is
Dylan.
from the men's World Cup last
Yeah,
year. So
but I'm
it's
expecting
pretty.
most of these guys to be back. Like if they were to play,
I don't.
like
I don't think Zach Edey's going to play. I saw a report saying that.
either way though,
So
you got SGA, Kelly Olynyk. You got like players that played. Nikhil
yeah, you got
Alexander-Walker,
some stars.
Dylan Brooks, RJ Barrett, Lou Dort. So that's a solid team.
Yeah, I mean, but team. Oops. Let's look at the Olympic team real quick. A little refresher as the Olympics come up. Yeah, like I mean, I think I don't even think I need to scroll anymore.
It's a really good team, but you never know what happens.
You think Ant's going to start?
Someone's got to start the shooting guard.
You think would he start over Booker?
Ant swept Booker, so I hope so. Although, I mean, I don't really care. I'm more focused on the Timberwolves regular season, but this will be something to keep an eye out on. But he didn't even start last year. Ant did for the Olympic team, and he was their best player. And then he eventually started because Steve Kerr was forced to start him. So I'm not sure what's up with that. With that being said, though, moving into NHL news, biggest deal yesterday, Tarasenko will continue his two-time Cup run to Detroit with an up-and-coming Red Wings team. I really like this move for Detroit. You go out, get a veteran that's just a solid contributor at this point. He is on the older side, but he can just make plays. And overall, I mean, you obviously got to love it. He has that Stanley Cup experience, just winning it recently in Florida. Florida will miss him, but obviously Florida can't keep everyone. So when you sign Sam Reinhart and re-sign Antoine and Lundell yesterday like they did, you're going to have to move on from some players, and that's just the way it is.
Excuse me. Yeah, no, I think this is, I think Tarasenko's a plus for any team he goes to. The Red Wings also just retained Patrick Kane, so they've got two veterans there. They've got some younger guys, like the Brinket. They're a team to look out for. I know last year they just missed the playoffs. I think they might have dealt with some injuries, if I'm not mistaken, and just they weren't quite there yet. They're kind of a team that's, was lurking and is just young and trying to find itself. But I think the Red Wings will be pretty good next year. I was expecting them to make the playoffs this year just because, throughout the year in games against, the Bruins and some other tough opponents, they would beat them and beat them pretty bad. So I was thinking like, oh, snap, like this team's, not messing around this year. They just so happen to be in, pretty tough division or whatever. But I definitely would bet on them making the playoffs next year. So,
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I think they're a team that makes it after missing it, but that's going to be very interesting to see what they do. But they probably arguably made the biggest move besides the Antoine Lindell extension, 6 years for Florida. Florida just locking up a lot of key guys because Vladimir Tarasenko was obviously just a rental, and it paid off, obviously, when you win the Stanley Cup. So shout out Florida. Shout out Detroit. With that being said, Nick, it was obviously, as we kind of wait, free agency's kind of slowing down in the NBA, but in NHL. But obviously, a lot of big moves are made, but you never know what happens. 4th of July, maybe a special trade later that happens. But obviously, a lot of great moves made by these teams. Some questionable ones that we've talked about, but overall, been a really chaotic free agency period. That has
Some
been
crazy
a lot of different movement.
There was some crazy day ones for both. Like day one of NBA and NHL were both like guys moving all over the place. So
a lot of money that probably people didn't expect with the salary cap going up, especially in the NBA. It's just guys are getting paid now. We see Jason Tatum breaking record contracts. It's been a highlight reel. But with that being said, Nick, I think it's time we move into our NFL Spin the Wheel Challenge. We're here. For anyone that doesn't know what we do for Spin the Wheels, it is 1 QB, 1 running back.
Bless you.
Thank you. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, an offensive line, and just a total defense. And, we kind of line up, see who has the better team. We've done college, NFL, but do we want this one to be – I'd say we just stick with current to make it easy on anyone. So it'll be current. Just try and build out the better roster with some random teams. So it's pretty fun. Nick, most of the time at the beginning, was beating me. I've kind of made up some ground overall in recent weeks. But, we'll see what happens today, 4th of July. Who will come out on top? Should be a good one.
All right. So who do we want going first?
I'll go first. I'll just say it, why not? And do I get my team on the 4th of July special to start? And the best receiver in the game, Justin Jefferson.
Okay. Well, I guess you get a little gift.
Yep. That's what 4th of July specials are about. Getting your favorite team, getting one of the best of the position. So that's already a great start.
Well, that's tough to match already, but
okay. You got your QB though.
Yep, I got my quarterback, Josh Allen. I'll take that. It's good to get a quarterback, early so you can have that security blanket. You go to few. I'm not going to help you. You already got enough help with Justin Jefferson. I'm not going to.
Could go a couple different ways, but I'm going to probably fill out that other wide receiver spot, 2 out of 3, Chris Olave. Not about Kamara, but, just in the O-line.
I would have gone Olave too, especially with Jefferson. Like that's a nasty duo.
Yeah. Ooh, Cardinals this time. Okay.
You know what? I'll bank on the rookie and I'll take Marvin Harrison.
All right. I got on with the unproven stud. Yeah.
I was hoping for Bengals. That way I could kind of match you with Jamar. But
Chargers. Okay. We go with a couple different spots, but I like my guy. I'll go Justin Herbert.
It's a smart pick with the receivers you have now. Like, you just need a guy that's going to consistently get them.
Be a gunslinger. That's what Herbert will do here. Shut up. I'm loving my team so far. Ooh, okay. A lot of different ways you could go with this team.
Because I want to match up with you receiver-wise, I'm going to take CeeDee Lamb. I could have taken their defense, but maybe you get a trash defense and I get like a mid one. So I'm not gonna overthink it too much. See, I mean, he was top 3 last year.
Tyreek Hill to fill out my last wide receiver spot.
Whatever.
You gave so much for matching. You just gave me the best wide receiver one.
What
Best
do you mean
2 wide
gave you, bro? What you talking about gave you? Like I had a choice.
Yeah. You could have asked to gone first, and these would be your spins.
No, I'm being courteous.
Ooh.
Titans,
What?
I got. I'm playing it safe with my third wide receiver, so I'll say I'll say defense. I don't mind their defense.
Okay. Okay. Chargers again. I'll go Chargers offensive line with Joe Alt, Rashawn Slater.
Yep. Smart.
So I got Herbert with his O-line, and I got my receivers. I still need running back, tight end, defense.
Bro, no way. I'm cooked.
That is the one where you just got to sigh and take your punches, Nick.
Okay, who's I don't know, who's their tight end?
Isn't it like that? It's that really long name, Alawagan Albert. I don't even know how to pronounce it. But
all right. I'll just take their O-line. I'm sorry, Josh Allen. At least you're tough.
if there were someone to overcome that offensive line, it would be Josh.
Oh, you got so lucky, bro. Oh my goodness.
Go Kamara.
Dude, your team is gross, right? This might be the best team you've built so far.
Yeah,
Really good.
It's up there. We'll see how 10 and defensive players they can uplift it even more. Ooh.
Okay. I'll take Nick Chubb.
Yeah, you got a good great running back.
Get me back in it. Come on. It's going to be tough to get back in it with that Broncos offensive line. But.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. This it's tight end or defense. So
I think the Saints defense was honestly pretty good last year, and we had
they're usually like decent.
And I just know we had a Saints fan in our comments saying we disrespected them. So you know what? I'll take the Saints defense.
Okay, there you go.
Now I just need tight end.
Now there's no disrespect because you got 3 Saints players on your team. Stay, please. Okay. Do I go Diggs or I gotta go Diggs.
So do we both have tight end as our last spot?
Yeah.
All right.
Is it PH or F? Stephon.
I think it's F. It's F.
Okay. I was just asking you because you're the Vikings fan here.
Yeah, good question.
Yeah, it is.
So I think my tight end's going to be Trey McBride.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'll take that. Really up and coming guy. So I'm loving my team. But let's see what you get to
Give me like an insanely good tight end, please. Just to give me a chance.
You got a good one, though, if that's Kincaid.
So we got 2 good.
I'd say just 2 tight ends on the up and coming. So overall, that'll wrap up our spin the wheel. So these are our final teams, obviously. 2 very good teams. Let us know in the comments, though, what you guys think, who won the 4th of July special spin the wheel. Overall, really 2 really good teams. I think the biggest difference may just be at wide receiver or the O-line. But, Nick still got a really good team, great QB. Arguably the best running back, hoping he stays healthy and isn't, taken away from that injury. But overall, pretty good teams we built, Nick.
I'll tip my cap to this one for you. I think, anytime you have Justin Jefferson and Tyreek Hill on the same team, two guys.
Herbie's gonna just gunsling that.
Right. And Alvin Kamara is a guy who can catch the ball out of the backfield. So,
I gotta give you some credit though. You got some rough spins, but overcame them early to build out a solid team. So,
you know what might hurt me the most?
What?
I feel like the Saints are a team that kind of like to pass rush. Bounty gate against the Broncos offensive line. That is what is gonna kill me.
Yeah, the O-line, you might want to bite the bullet and go wide receiver, just kind of hide him at tight end, the Broncos. But, it is what it is. You got to live with it. With that being said, great spin the wheel. Like I said, two really good teams, but I think I may have edged it out with my getting the two best wide receivers and my favorite wide receiver of all time in the same spin the wheel. So that was good. But with that being said, Nick, I think it's about time. We get into the main event, some 4th of July food tier lists that we've been cooking up for a little bit now. I think this is going to be fun. We've done a lot of tier lists, done a lot of rankings, agreements, disagreements. There's probably nothing more questionable than some food tier lists.
Okay, so before we get started, this is the one I have pulled up, but there's a few of them.
There's a couple of repeats, it looks like, but we'll make do.
Well, let's see, because I was going to just share and just take a look at a few of them to see if there's a specific one, because some of them, are hard to tell what the food is. We could do this one if you want. This one kind of looks variety. I'm just trying to see everything, make sure it's.
Yeah, no, I'm down for whatever. We can just, I think.
Do you want to just do the original one?
What was the original one again?
This one.
I like how that one included drinks.
Yeah. I wish this one did too.
Okay.
I don't know does this one have drinks? Was that lemonade, tea?
I thought there was one with sodas and stuff.
I think this one has sodas and stuff. Actually, yeah, this one actually isn't bad.
Okay.
I don't know. There's a few things I don't hear.
You may need to tell me what some of them are because I have tough image seeing over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna add 2 rows. I'm gonna add an F, and then I'm gonna add a never had. Just because some of these I'm looking at, I don't think I've had.
All right. Both that being said, yeah. So
all right, let's get this started. Let's go. So right away we got wine. Wine at a cookout.
Obviously, I'm not that big of a wine drinker, Nick. Not sure how you feel about it. I mean, but for some people, I could see it being a good thing to have with, some meal, just out watching the fireworks, having a glass of wine on the porch. But for me, that obviously wouldn't be my ideal choice. So for me, I'd put it in one of the lower tiers, like D or F, just because it's not. This is our tier list. It's not ideal for us.
Yeah, I'm putting it like D or F too. It's just not a cookout thing.
Yeah, for us,
This is some sort of dessert cake, and I mean it looks not bad, but I've never had it. It's got bananas. It looks like Noah wafers.
Oh, I think I've heard of that. I think that'd be a smack in dessert. I'm gonna go B because I've had some stuff similar to that. So
next up, I think it's wings. These pictures are way too small.
Yeah,
I think it's barbecue wings though. I mean,
barbecue wings. I can get behind that, obviously. So yeah, I'd throw it high. Anything barbecue really is going to be high on the 4th of July. Next thing, ribs. I would say a nice rack of ribs would hit too. That'd be high up on my thing. Probably A
I'll put
right
ribs
there.
high too. I like me some good ribs. This is just cooler drinks, Gatorade, sodas. I mean,
nothing hits more than a 4th of July or a cooler soda.
Right, right after you go swimming or something, you get out.
That might be high. I mean, obviously, I don't think it matches up with ribs or anything, but that's a solid B.
Ooh, I would have even put it A, but I'll give you B just because
I
it's
don't know. I just feel
not
weird
as
matching it up with ribs
crazy.
and like putting in that same tier list. But yeah, it is really good. What is
All
the
right,
next?
next up, I think we got sausages, but
Oh,
there looks like there's two separate pictures of hot dogs because these look like hot dogs, but then there's one down the line that looks like hot dogs. So we'll just put this as hot dogs and not include the other one.
okay. Hot dogs. I mean, that's a staple for 4th of July.
Hot dogs hit. I don't care who you are. Call me, a glizzy gobbler, whatever you want, bro. Hot dogs hit. Hot dogs are so good.
I'd throw it high then. Let's throw it in.
I want to put an A. I'm putting an
Yeah.
A. Like hot dog is a can't miss food.
Yeah. What is the next item?
I think it's just a burger, classic burger. That might be S.
I think that's the S, same exact thing, because there's nothing more you want on the grill than a burger on the 4th of July. So that's S, consensus already.
Should there be multiple S's? That's what I'm thinking.
We'll have to see, though. We'll have to see. Can anyone match
I
up?
feel like there's okay. Should we do? Oh, I feel like we should do a few S's because there's like a few things here I'm seeing that are like, man, I love this.
Okay, well, we'll get to it. So what's the next thing?
I have no idea what these are. Like, I think it might be fried dough.
Well, I don't. No, thanks.
I'm gonna say never had because I don't
Yeah,
even
never
think it's fried dough because it looks like little fried something.
All
I
right, yeah.
cannot tell what
We'll
that
just
is.
skip it.
Coleslaw F.
Yep, F. Gross. No thanks.
This is collard greens. These are actually good.
I like collard greens, so I could get behind that. I'd go solid, like C or B. It's not bad.
I'll do C because it's nothing crazy, but they're not like I'll eat them. Like they're not bad.
Yeah.
I think this is cornbread. Cornbread's pretty good.
That's probably smack, and I'd probably go like high B there. That's fire.
I agree. This is just regular, corn on the cob on the grill.
A.
You like corn? I'm not a corn guy. I don't like corn, but I'll give you that. I know
Give
a lot
me
of
some
people.
butter. Give me some butter on that. It's over. I am that and a burger. Oh gosh.
All right.
So
I'll give you that.
yeah.
Next up is like Hawaiian rolls, like nice Hawaiian
rolls hit any time of the year.
I'm gonna put those high B, just because they're not crazy like out there, but they're consistent. They're consistent.
Yeah. No, Hawaiian rolls hit no matter what time, whether it be Thanksgiving dinner, 4th of July, it's whatever.
Yep. All right, these are just plain like chicken wings, I believe.
Chicken wings are always good, I guess. So I would delete some of those.
I'll say high B, just because nothing on them is not like crazy good.
I'd go barbecue above them, yeah, for sure.
Okay, what is this that's up next? These also look like chicken wings, so I'm just gonna skip them. Yeah. All right, now like just fruit, like a fruit bowl.
That's a great appetizer, like before the burgers and stuff, before you're about to eat. So I'd go like high or like around B, just like it's a solid B.
Okay, yeah, I'll put like middle of the pack B.
Because I'm a fruit guy, so take that.
All right, this. I'm just making sure I'm not okay. I think this is grilled chicken, which is I love grilled chicken. I would put this in A or S. I'm a huge chicken guy.
I'll see what you like for S, but I don't know if anything can match up against a grilled or a burger. But I do love a grilled chicken, so I'd go A with you.
Okay, I'm gonna go high A then. High A. All right, these are hot dogs. So we already ranked hot dogs. Ice cream, just good old ice cream.
That could be the S just for the dessert.
Yeah, we'll do an S for dessert, and that's what this is gonna be. Grilled sausages.
I love sausages even more than hot dogs, so I'd go A.
Okay, I'm gonna go. See, I'm the opposite. I love sausages, but I still would mess with a hot dog more. But I'll give you that. I'll put it like right.
Either way, they're both A. Both.
Now just like a what the heck's it called?
Kebab.
Yeah, kebab.
Those hit, although it wouldn't be a 4th of July thing for me. It'd be a summer thing, but just not 4th of July Day thing. But they're still really good, so I'd go like B.
Okay, I'm gonna put like low B because I would rather the food be.
Or maybe for the 4th we can move that down to C.
Okay, I just like I got to be in the mood for it, and the 4th of July I'm not really in the mood for that.
Fair enough.
Now, lemonade.
That could be the S drink. We talked about sodas.
It's that, or I'm seeing iced tea at the end. So which one do you like more?
Lemonade. I'm not a huge iced tea guy, but
Okay,
I'll let you rank that just because
I'm
that's a
fine with
preference.
lemonade being an S. I love lemonade.
Yeah.
Next up, we got some good old mac and cheese. It looks like
Mac
some
and
like
cheese is good.
mac and cheese.
It's a good staple. But it wouldn't be like the first thing I grab. So I'd go like high B if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna put that there too.
I think it'd be a perfect match, yeah, next to the Hawaiian rolls. Just like if I get some mac and cheese, I might have some Hawaiian rolls with that.
Mm-hmm. This also looks like mac and cheese, so I'll skip that. Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes have really grown on me. Not and I'm not sure if I'd have it on the 4th of July necessarily per se.
Yeah, yeah,
But
I would.
mashed potatoes as the food is always good. But yeah, 4th of July thing probably not. So I'd probably go like C.
Yep, it's got to be.
It's got to be the right
Some of
time.
these
Part
maybe
of
good
the
like Thanksgiving foods, like mashed
Yeah.
potatoes.
If
Good
we're doing
Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving
food.
foods, that's S with gravy. Oh,
All right,
uh,
this is like pasta salad. I It depends on what's in it for me. Like
yeah. No, that for me, that's a no, thank you. But if you have a different ranking,
I'll put it like D because
yeah, no, thank you.
I'm not one that's gonna like be looking for the pasta salad. Like give me a
Yeah,
plate for the
and
pasta
if you are, you're a suspicious guy.
salad. All
From
right, next I think this is like a peach cobbler with ice cream on it. That's what I think it
I
is.
mean, yeah, that would probably be smack and dessert. Not gonna lie. So, um,
I'll let you rank it because I don't think I've ever had it, but also I don't really eat
we can
like
just call it like peach cobbler, apple crisp with some ice
yeah.
cream. Kind of
That's I think what it
anything.
is actually.
I
Huh.
would go A. I'd go A.
Okay.
It's a better. I like it better than that like vanilla wafer dessert thing. So we got to put it higher.
All right. This is like deviled eggs and stuff. This
Ugh,
is
F. No, no.
shrimp, grilled shrimp.
I could get behind it. Similar though, wouldn't be a 4th of July food for me
Yeah.
necessarily. So
I'll
B or
put
C.
C.
Yeah.
Okay, so the cooler one must have been like Gatorades because this is like sodas.
Okay. Oh, sodas still though, like
You putting
they're
that
right
above? Are you
behind
putting it
lemonade.
above? Are you
They're
putting
right
it above?
behind lemonade.
Right behind lemonade. Ooh, okay. So I'll put it like high. Whoa.
Yeah, high B. That works for me. Um, yeah. What will the next one be? Can't see that.
This is like a salad, like a Caesar salad. Let's just say
F.
you don't like
Have,
Caesar salad.
having on the 4th of July is crazy. Nah, I just don't. I'm not a huge fan. I'll let you rank that.
I'm gonna go low D just because I gotta bump it up. I love Caesar salad. This I can't tell if this is mac and cheese or some dessert, so I'm gonna call it mac and cheese.
Yeah,
So next we got pumpkin
that's
pie.
that's a Thanksgiving thing and
All right,
nothing more.
that's like a
D
D.
for 4th of July.
All right, now iced tea. I
I'll
mess with
let you
iced tea
cook
maybe
this.
more than you. You'll let me rank it, you said?
Yeah, because I just never
Okay.
been a huge fan, but some people like it. So if you like it, where would this be on your 4th of July
It's
menu?
gotta have like lemon in it. Like it's gotta be half and half. I hate just regular tea. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
put like right behind, Gatorade. And
Okay.
then finally the classic, chips. Something to
That's
snack.
always good with a burger. Like
Yeah.
the Cape Cod are my favorites probably to go with the
Cape Cod
chips.
chips are goaded. Yep.
So I'd go high B. That's a really solid chip to cook, bring it
Yep.
up in. Um, with that being said, yeah.
That's a
So
great list. That's a great 4th of July list right there,
that
man.
is, and it's making me
It's a
hungry already.
beauty.
So guys, let us know in the comments. Really important here. What did we mess up? What did we get right in this tier list? I think me and Nick had a pretty consensus on this. So we had a more so than like our, maybe NFL or tier lists or stuff. So this was, very different but very fun. And overall, I thought we were in agreement on most things with this list. Let us know what you guys would do with this tier list. Are we underrating some stuff? Do we have some devil egged lovers out there or some pasta salad connoisseurs?
4th of July, fireworks and deviled eggs.
Or
Is that it?
does someone have a hot take that hamburgers are overrated? I'm here to listen for it.
I honestly, I might be in that category, but nothing beats a good burger.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a
Like
good burger, though.
burgers used to be one of my favorite foods, but stuff like steak in that has overtaken it. But
Yeah.
4th of July, give me a burger over a steak still. There's something about it on the 4th of July.
hmm
But with that being said, yeah, obviously let us know in the comments what you agree, disagree with in this list. And then Nick, I think just to wrap it up, we'll just kind of talk about some upcoming games because, like you said, baseball in the Sandlot.
Yep.
Baseball and fireworks. I think we'll just talk about the games coming up to tonight. We also had some games last night. I know your Red Sox won, but unfortunately for me, the Twins have lost Royce Lewis for at least 10 days again. So,
oh, what happened? I didn't catch that.
A strain that he was out of the lineup yesterday. So they called up Brooks Lee, who
He got his
got
first
2
hit.
hits.
I did see that. He got his first hit. So shout out to him.
He got 2 hits, first RBI, and a 9-2 loss. So shout out Brooks Lee for make his debut and getting a couple hits. But with that being said, yeah, obviously, most of the series will continue today. And obviously, looking Boston, your team has the first game. Or, well, one of the first. So there's a couple, actually.
Oh, I didn't know there was an 11 o'clock game today.
Yeah, so the times are very weird today. So obviously, yeah, we have an 11 o'clock game with the Mets and Nationals. So near me, might, see what's up there. Then we obviously got a couple of 12:30s. Yankees, Reds, 1 o'clock. The Twins and Red Sox both play at 1:10. So it's a lot of earlier games today, with the night game being the Dodgers, Diamondbacks. So overall, should be a fun time, Nick. This doesn't beat it. Red Sox are obviously looking for the sweep. Twins are looking for I believe it'd be the series win over the Tigers.
Yeah, I think it's 1-1 right now. They won the first game. I know that.
Yeah, so looking for the series win there. Can Baltimore complete the sweep on Seattle, who has put up 1 run in 2 games against them? So Baltimore's pitching is looking great with Corbin Burns going tonight. So
good luck to Seattle.
Yeah. So with that being said, baseball, fireworks, it's going to be a great 4th of July.
Yep. It doesn't get much better than this. I mean, I love watching the Sox on 4th of July. I love, seeing I do miss when they did the full uniforms, like the 4th of July style, but now they kind of just do the hats. Hats are still cool, but, when they had, the Red Sox, that was like the stars, and then like the Sox as the stripes. It was really cool. But
I couldn't even imagine. Yeah, that was
MLB got cheap.
The days that was, but overall, yeah, it's a heavy contested wild card, especially in the National League. I saw something where it's like, besides the Rockies and Marlins, like the next team out is like the team with the worst record next is like the Nationals or something, or the Cubs, and they're only like 5 games, 6 games out of the wild card spot. So it's still very close.
That's going to
probably means a lot of teams won't be selling unless they have a really bad month of July. So should be interesting, though. Obviously, we'll obviously be here to capture all of what happens. But probably arguably one of the best days in baseball here. This 4th of July, cookouts, watching your team play, a couple sodas, beers, however may old you be. Caution with that. But with that being said, we'll obviously be here back tomorrow to talk about it. But everyone, make sure to go out, enjoy this day, enjoy the nice weather. At least here we have nice weather. With that being said, Nick, anything else to say before we get off?
God bless America. God bless our troops. Everybody stay safe. Have fun. Be with your families. Enjoy the fireworks, depending on where you may be. I'm in Massachusetts, so they are very regulated. Jake, you're in Baltimore, so you'll probably be able to see a little more than I can, but I'm still going to enjoy the day either way. It's going to be a beautiful day out for everybody. Hopefully you got the day off. If not, then, be with your family after when you're out of work.
Yeah.
But
it's fine. Make room today. Celebration where everyone comes together. So with that being said, obviously, though, we were still here, pumping out a video for you guys this 4th of July special. So make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content, and we'll catch you next one. Peace.